Hey, what's good? It's Cadillaktrackz. I'm back again with another quick tip for everybody. Today's quick tip, I believe, is quick tip number 75. Today's quick tip is about Newtone. This is something I should have maybe went over earlier, like I say, but this is something I want to cover for everybody. Newtone is a pitch corrector. It's just like something you would use to correct the pitch or tune a sample. For example, when you have an 808 bass, a lot of times with the 808 bass, what we do is we let's say I was going through this little melody I made right here, and I wanted to put an 808 bass on it. So what I would do is I go over here to the bass, and I start to play some basses. And let's say I find one that I think is gonna go with my little beat. Let's say I like that beat or that 808 right there. Let me pick another one actually. I'm going to pick this one. So a lot of times with the 808s, what we do is we a lot of times you might actually have Edison open or something, and so let's just say, for example, you had Edison open, and let me go ahead and clear this crap out. So if you had Edison open, a lot of times what a lot of people will do is they'll actually bring the 808 into Edison somehow, some way. Once it's in Edison, they'll go here to the flag and they'll click detect pitch regions. It'll show you that this is in a C2 right here. From there, you have a few options. You could actually go ahead and just drag this out right here. You could select the whole 808 or whatever, or select the portion that you want. And once it's selected, you can click this button right here, you drag, and you can drag it to your project. But this is another way that you can do it using the Newtone. I didn't know about Newtone until I saw somebody using it one day, and then I was like, well, that's pretty nice, and it's pretty neat what it does. But one way to open up Newtone is you can go here to your drop down, and you can find Newtone inside of your plugins. Mine's right here, Newtone. Or you can actually click on a sample, right click it, and it gives you the option right there where it says edit in pitch corrector. Newtone is a pitch corrector. So if you go to edit in pitch corrector, it's actually going to open the sample, and it's going to open it inside of Newtone. And this is what Newtone looks like. When you look at the sample, it's telling me what key the sample is on. Look, it's telling me right here that it's on a C. So it tells you what key the sample is on, because it'll actually put the waveform on that sample. And if you look right here, you see this little line right here that's going up and this line that's going down. What it means is that when the sample starts, it's actually probably up here closer to a D or a C sharp, and then it quickly goes down to a C, and then at the very end it rolls off maybe down to a B. So it's basically showing you what the sample is doing and the pitches of the sample. Not every sample is just going to be a straight note, as you can see. What we do a lot of times, what you can do is you can use this center knob right here. The center knob is just going to center it. If I turn this all the way to the right, it's going to center it on whatever key it is. Let's say it was on this C, but it was just a little bit up or a little bit down or a little bit off of the C. This is going to put it straight on C, right on C. The variation knob, it's determining the variation of the pitch bend. The note is actually bending pitch slightly. It's going to determine the variation of that bend. If you go all the way up to far right and then you come back down, that's usually what I do. I'll go all the way up and then I'll go back down. Well, if you come back down, when I turn the variation knob down, you can see that now it's just a solid straight C. It's a solid C now. What I can do now is I can actually, this note right here, I can use the drag function, which is this button right here. I can just go right here, click here, drag selection, and I can drag it back into my project. So usually what I'll do is I'll actually I'll go over here to the window, and whatever window I had the 808 on, let's say I had the 808 on, I didn't actually put it here, but let's say I had it right here before I brought it into Newtone. Or even if I didn't have that right here, since I brought it right into Newtone, all I got to do is drag it into the project. So you just hold it, and I can drag it under here. And there it is right now. Now I have the same note, but it's been slightly adjusted, if you will. It's been centered to C, no variation. And it's sitting on C straight. So this is just a good way to tune and correct the pitch of your kicks, 808s, even any other samples you might have. Just those simple techniques right there. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. This is a quick tip, Cadillaktrackz. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I'm doing daily quick tips. Also, make sure that you check out the MK3 template. If you're looking at it and you're thinking about it, go ahead and make the purchase because it's worth it, definitely. Cadillaktrackz 1.